A single shared meal can save a soul. A turned face can break a heart. In a small Texas town, an old table teaches what true wealth really means. In a quiet Texas farming town, Emma's kitchen table wasn't just a place for family. It was where strangers found comfort, where travelers left with a smile, and where neighbors in need found hope. Her grandmother once told her, "Our hands gather food, but it's meant to be shared." Emma and her husband Tom worked hard on the land, but the true blessing was in seeing someone's eyes light up when they offered a warm plate. Even when storms took their crops, the habit of sharing remained. They learned that a home built on hospitality is a home built on unshakable wealth. David Carter pushed the rusty screen door open with his boot, arms full of grocery bags he bought on discount. The sun was setting over the pecan orchard behind the farmhouse, gold light on the cracked porch. Clara was stirring a pot of beans in the kitchen, her mind on bills stacked under the salt jar. In the living room, Sammy was drawing a barn with horses, while Lily lined up her dolls for a tea party, their giggles like wind chimes. David set the bags down, rubbing his neck, mumbling, "Why do we even keep trying? We barely make it each month." Clara didn't look up, just kept stirring, the silence thick. But Lily paused her tea party, glancing at her father, sensing the storm he was hiding. That night, dinner was cornbread and beans, a few slices of apple on a chipped plate. David scrolled his phone, the glow harsh in the dim kitchen. Clara cleared dishes quietly, the scrape of forks the only sound. Sammy walked over, holding a piece of paper. "Dad, I drew our orchard. Look, the trees, and us under them." David glanced, trying to smile, but the weight of taxes and a leaking roof pressed on his shoulders. Later, Clara found him in the barn, leaning on a post, staring at the old tractor. She gently placed her hand on his back, whispering, "You remember what your dad used to say? We keep this home so no one ever leaves hungry." David's eyes were tired. "It's hard, Clara. Feels like we can't do enough." She sighed. "But we are doing enough, David. Every meal we share, every neighbor we help, it's the reason we keep this place alive." As if on cue, a knock came at the door. It was Mr. Cold Harris, their elderly neighbor, holding out a small jar of honey. "Trade you this for a bowl of those beans, Clara," he chuckled. She smiled warmly. "Come on in. The table's still warm." David set out another plate, pulling up a chair. Mr. Harris ate slowly, savoring each bite, his lined face relaxing. Lily poured him a tiny cup of water, whispering, "Thank you for helping Daddy fix the fence." Harris's eyes softened. "Ah, little one, you're a blessing." In that simple exchange, the home felt fuller, warmer, as the wind rustled through the orchard outside. The next morning, Clara found David fixing the porch steps, Lily handing him nails one by one. Sammy called, "Dad, come see." I finished the orchard drawing. David walked over, kneeling beside Sammy. "It's beautiful, kiddo." Sammy beamed. "I want to hang it in the kitchen so people see what we have." David's throat tightened, seeing the rows of pecan trees with a bright sun above them, small figures of the family smiling under their shade. Saturday arrived, and the family made pancakes, Lily's tiny hands stirring the batter, flour on her cheeks, Sammy carefully flipping pancakes, learning from Clara's calm instructions. The laughter in the kitchen was gentle, cutting through the week's worries. At church the next day, the pastor spoke about kindness and the value of feeding strangers. David felt Lily's small hand slip into his, looking up with clear eyes. "Daddy, we can keep feeding Mr. Harris, right?" He nodded. "Always, Lily." That evening, as they sat on the porch, Clara resting her head on David's shoulder, the orchard swaying under a peach-colored sky, they watched Lily and Sammy chase fireflies. "We may not have much," Clara whispered, "but as long as our table stays open, our hearts do too." David glanced at the kitchen window, where Sammy's orchard drawing now hung, and whispered, "This is wealth, Clara. This is enough." Inside, Lily fell asleep clutching her doll, Sammy dozing off with a pencil in hand. David carried them to bed, pausing to kiss their foreheads, whispering softly, "Sleep well, little lights." Outside, the Texas stars watched over the Carter home, and for a moment, David felt a peace deeper than any paycheck could bring. one-eyed. We live and earn only so we can share with those who come to us. 2 word. Eating alone while guests wait outside is never right. 3 n. Homes that welcome guests daily never fall to poverty. 4. Smiling faces bring fortune into the home when guests arrive. 5 n. The man who feeds guests first reaps blessings without sowing. 6 ers. Welcoming guests makes you a guest welcomed in heaven. 7 do. The worth of kindness is measured by the guests we host. 8 2. Those who hoard without sharing will find themselves empty. 9 9. Hospitality ignored is poverty and wealth. A turned face makes a guest's heart fade like a flower.